So, these little things, there's looking like between our horns on the helmet, there's like a yellow one there, there's like a blue one there. Uh, off under the two in the top left, there's like a red one looking thing. I only have 3 Estus and 27,000 souls. I don't remember how much I need for a level. But that feels like a level. Maybe 2. And this really feels like patches. Shortcut ahead. Oh, an item. Does shortcut mean what? Or what? And who put that there? I tend to play these games in offline mode. Oh, there's a path here. I didn't even know there was a path here. Huh. Oh, there's light. I like light. There's a body there. Where are we? What just died? Hi. No. No. Alright. I saw him drop. Alright, so that's just back there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, time to take the plunge again. Ow, my bones. Alright. Well. So, still just 2 ways to go. Looks like. Saved. Again, I don't want to go that way because that really feels like patches. And I don't have a whole lot of healing, but I do have a decent chunk of souls. Well, now that I've chunked down a good piece of my health bar, let's go. I should probably heal. Yeah, because I know patches is in every game. And I heard footsteps. I don't know if you can hear this on your end, but the footsteps sound delayed to me. So it's like, I'll take a step, and then maybe like a third of a second later, I'll hear the footstep. I don't know why. Oh, I thought I was going to slide to my death. So how do I get to that item? Tomb of the Giants. Uh-huh. So how do we get down there? Why is it? Oh, those are eyes. Those are eyes. Yep. Oh. You're a very big skeleton. Skeleton. Whatever you wish to be called. Dead. Don't do that! God. I remember back in Blighttown. I heard movement. I don't like this. I don't like this. I heard a bow. I don't like this. Who has a bow? Where's the bow being shot from? I don't like this. Back in Blighttown, I said that seeing, like, visuals are the single biggest sense thing. That's death. That you need in video games, because you have five senses, but in video games you only have two, or you can only make use of two. You only have your eyes and your ears. Hi. And so because, just above our souls, in the bottom right, there's an item. How do we get to that? Well, yeah, because you only have two senses, they mean a lot more. And down here. And you can go through the game without being able to hear, but you can't go through games without being able to see. Okay? And so I said that visuals are the most important thing. Or at least are more important than any other sense. Hi. Get out of here. And that area in pitch blackness, completely unable to see absolutely anything. Oh, holy set. And a mace. Oh, I very much don't like you guys. Leave me alone! I am just trying to exist as a peaceful get away from me. And just something about not being able to see anything. Not being able to see where the enemies are. Not being able to see where the ground is. Oh. Good. Good. Do I have a torch? Or, I don't think I do. Oh, I have this. That's not gonna help me, though. But just something about not being able to see is horrifying. In a way, absolutely nothing else is. Oh yeah, that. And it's gonna drive me up a wall. We can put on the holy set later to see what it looks like. Because that's something that I always do, is I always put on sets to see what they look like. Again, just sliding down like that is horrifying. Can I just, like, roll straight to that and ignore all the enemies and just run? The delayed footsteps. And the eyes in the darkness. It's like, I pretty much always record these. Ooh. Oh boy. In the middle of the night. Oh boy. Because that's the only time I can record without a bajillion sounds in the background. Or else it would just be like constant TV, constant music, stuff like that. God, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Wait. I hate it. I hate it here. I don't... What are you supposed to do? Ow. But yeah, just... The area being pitch black... And... me recording... at night... when it's pitch black... Horrifying combination. But I'm very, very reliant on being able to see the ground that I walk on. Especially when there are giant falls that can lead straight to my death. And so, when I can't see, that's a bit of a problem. Hopefully you see how me not being able to see is a problem. The game's gotta give you a torch, right? The game's gotta give you a torch. Come on. Maybe it's like one of the vendors sells a torch and I just... Leave me alone. Like, yeah. You guys really just go, don't you? Alright, but this is a drop. And then you could go up and, like, around back to leave. I feel like the game gives you the option to leave for a reason. I hate it here. There is nothing worse than not being able to see the ground that you walk on. Knowing that at any moment there could be a giant cliff. That was rude. That was rude. Get out of here. God. And it's like, the light only glows backward. It doesn't glow forward, it glows backward. So you can't even see the ground directly in front of you. Unless you're just going like, eh. Pretty sure that's a fall, especially since there's something like pulsating down there. And I don't think it's a safety land on me with no damage glowy. Oh, like, eyes in the darkness and something shifting. So down there, that's clearly lava. That's a light. And I'm gonna be 100% honest. I will take lava over this nonsense any day of the week. What is this? Oh! I hate it. I hate it here. Okay. Oh, hi. That was Patches. Patches, friend, listen. I'm gonna take a drink during the cutscene. Cause
This is what I do, my friend.
kick me to safety.
Trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse. That's the real treasure.
Listen, man. If it gets me out of here, take him. Stay up there, please. And please have nothing be down here. Leave me alone! Ooh, skull lantern. The noises in the darkness can stop. It's like skeleton panting. I hate it. I hate it. This feels like a when you're in the ocean, would you rather keep your head above water so that you can't see the shark looming below you, or would you rather keep your head down? Stop panting. I hate it. I hate it. I'm going to assume I'm safe and that the panting is just the demons waiting for me to drop my guard. But I'm 100% safe. I don't even remember what I picked up. God, what was it? Skull Lantern, I think? Stop. Please. Stop with the noises in the darkness. Come on, please. Please. Oh. 2 skull lanterns. Weapon type lantern. That's new. Droops from his long beard locks. This lantern. Use light devouring domain of death as a fire damage strike weapon. Interesting. I picked up 2 of them. Or I have 2 of them, question mark? Yeah. Why? Oh! Okay. So, we got a torch then. Stop moving in the darkness. So, but there's a path up here. Oh, item. I'm sorry. I'm sorry? Oh, you're moving. I don't like how... Oh. No, I hate that. So, you have to hold it up like a shield in order to get the light. But holding that up means you can't attack. Ow. And it also means that your stamina regen is lowered. So you can't just hold it in your offhand like a torch in all the other games. Stop moving with the exploding bones. So it really is a trade-off of, do you want to be able to see, or do you want to be able to attack? Oh, hi. Care for a blinding light in the pitch black darkness? Alright, so this is very different from the other games. And I was going to say, before finding this... Hold on, let me check to make sure that doesn't drain durability or something. It doesn't, good. I was going to say, I remember I played Dark Souls 2 at least a little bit. And I remember in that game, you had a torch, but it had like a limited timer. So, let's say it had like 5 minutes. If you lit it, it would be like 4:59, 4:58, 4:57. And I don't know if it was like truly limited or if you had to like buy another one when the timer ran out, or I don't remember the specifics, but the idea of that I despised. The idea of this, of like panicking and just trying to get through as fast as possible and then finding this and having this trade-off, it's just like the demon dog things in Dark Souls 3. It is very effective horror. And I hate it but also it's very effective horror, and I do like that. Also, is that like Patches or someone else standing there?
You're no hollow, are you?
No.
Thank goodness. Please be careful. There are two fierce hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights, my former escorts. Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed so? Heavens, is there nothing at all to be done?
I have no Estus.
You're no hollow. Thank goodness. Please be careful. They were once who?
Alright, so that's not Patches, that's some hollow. I want to make sure that there's no one else, like, waiting to stab me in the back. Oh, hi. Ow! Oh, no. Ow. Oh, I have no health. And 30k. Whoa. We can talk about this. I'm dead. Oh, you were one hit from death. Hello. Oh. You... I didn't get any souls, but... So now we have this. Again, I'm... Because... Specifically because it gave me 2, I'm weirdly paranoid that holding it as a light like this is going to drain durability. Who's... Stop it. Alright, but... Wish we could mitigate this damage in some way, because... Going through here... And... having it be like a guarantee that you take damage, pretty much. A very sizable chunk of damage. That sucks. Yeah, get out of here. Leave. Leave me be. Oh. Alright. Knew that one was coming. Alright, but now we have this, which is good. So, I'm gonna assume it was Patches that put all those lights up. And again, stuff like this where those drops, you're guaranteed to take damage. Especially since there's no... Shush. Since there's no silver cat ring. Like, there's this, but that doesn't... That doesn't do anything with fall damage. Stuff like that, where I really, really wish that we got some form of auto regen. Okay, so I'm assuming that either we go down into the lava place, or we go down, take Patches' kick to the back, and then we come up and we end by getting up there and then dropping back down here, and then leave. Shush. But this is much better. I mean, is it much better? Not really. This is still horrible. And I hate it, and there's the glowy eyes in the darkness. I hate you. Stop existing. Alright. But yeah, you have to go through a lot of pain early on to get this. Hi. Alright, I can respect that. I very thoroughly hate it, but I can respect it. So I'm guessing that this is how we get that item. Oh, I hate it here. But yeah. Ow. God. It's like you have such a small area to move. But I'd already given up on the very concept of getting those souls back. The like 30k that I had. But yeah, it's like you have such a small platform to move on. One misstep results in you falling and presumably being unable to get back up. And you trying to follow me down? You stuck like a fool? Alright, well, you keep being whatever you are. Again, it's like the fact that there was a second one there, and like, you really don't want to aggro both of them. It all just adds up. But again, the biggest thing being just you can't see, and the trade-off of slower stamina regen. These guys really have no chill. These guys straight up have zero chill. They have never learned the definition of chill. God. Oh my God. Even after killing Pinwheel, that small run is more of a boss than Pinwheel. Like, I feel like that boss, that run back is the boss, and Pinwheel is just like the people at FromSoft going, we have a space here, what do we do? And people going, I don't know. We got the run back, that's all we need. God, Jesus Christ. Can't see anything. Can't do anything. Leave me alone. Alright, where was that drop that we took? That was here. Oh, God. Oh, there's a ladder. Good to know. Oh! For clarity, I pressed space because I thought it was just gonna be like 5 rungs, and you just go down the 5 rungs. Yeah, whatever, get out of here. But I thought it was just gonna be, you go down the 5 rungs, you get the ladder, or you get the item, you come back up. Whatever. But, no, apparently not. Apparently, it was going down 500,000 miles. But when I tried pressing up, like this, to go back up the ladder, my character just went, nah, and just kept sliding. And so, that was a decision that was made. Right now, I'm out of here. I can hear him running behind me. Leave me alone. Like, I'm pretty sure I take more fall damage just getting back to this point than I took every kind of damage humanly possible combined fighting Pinwheel. Pinwheel just didn't do damage. Like, it's as simple as that. Pinwheel just didn't do damage. You're gonna leave me alone, right? You're gonna leave me alone, right? Alright, so we can drop directly onto this. You really only have... Stop it. You really only have this tiny little platform to move on. No. Did he die, or... What's going on? No. 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 Whoosh. That's it? Ah, there's a ladder here. Those ladders are well hidden. There's an item there. Okay. So, nothing here. There's a path up here. Oh. Alright, so that's that first item. And then we can go back down here. And then that's a death fall. Then we can drop down here and we can get this item, which I don't care for those. Alright, so can I drop down onto this? Oh ho. I remember this being a long drop. Yep, and there we go. Like I said, I don't care too much about dying. God, that's loud. I more want to learn and... Because, for me, dying is totally fine as long as... Okay. As long as you learn something or get something out of it. Boosh. Wait. He just really didn't want to explode there. Hi. Alright. I've been accidentally using this as a shield. Oh, it hasn't taken any durability though. So that's good. Explode! Okay. I mean, as much as I hate not being able to see... Oh boy. I'd... Leave me alone. Oh my god. I'd honestly be totally fine with it, just... As long as I didn't have to go through this every single time. Because with this, you're going in down 1 to 2 Estus. Assuming you haven't been attacked. Like, assuming they haven't landed an attack on you. Which they probably have. Alright. Just not being able to see, along with... Never change, Dark Souls. Never change. Like I said, I wouldn't mind it at all if I just didn't have to take a plunge of death to get back every single time. Like, you couldn't have had a bonfire at Pinwheel. It would have cost you 2 seconds to put the asset down. I can hear you, and I saw a health bar there for a second. But yeah, like, it seriously would have taken them 2 seconds to put a bonfire, like, up here or something. It would have been so easy. Just right here. Boom. Bonfire. Look. Perfect little spot for it. Or up on top of this. Like, have a bonfire up here. Boom. Reward players for exploration. Easy. It would have taken no work. It would have taken no time. And it would have saved the player so much time. Shattering their knees. Want to make sure that I can... Had to pull this out to make sure I had the room to take a swing without moving. Without plunging to my death. Above our souls, there's like... I think that's an item, and then also eyes in the darkness. And down there, I don't know what that is. That might be the person who warned us. But we got that. Alright. Alright. And off he goes. Soul of Proud Knight. He didn't die. I didn't get any souls, which means he didn't die. Yep, eyes in the darkness right there. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, okay. You know, foolish me to be optimistic and think that patches would save me with a nice kick to the butt going down. Can you hear me annihilating? Absolutely eviscerating. Completely vaporizing. Just complete destruction. Oh my god. I ate it here. Of my poor spacebar. Like, that's what I was doing, and it straight up just didn't let me move. Like, just no... Simply no movement allowed. I'm gonna assume that Patch is just, like, fell and died after the skeletons hit him. Hate it here. Like I said, if we just didn't have to do the death fall, if we didn't have to do the death fall back, if we didn't have to sacrifice stamina regen and the ability to attack, in order to have even like 2 square feet of light, if we didn't have to sacrifice 75% of our health bar just to get here,
You'll know, thankfully they will.
I'm both assuming and hoping these are both one-time enemies. So if I can kill them once, or if I can even kill one, then alright. Just spam the heavy attacks. Oh. What about the second one? Oh, that's right. The big skeleton killed one. First time getting down here.
You banished those 2 hollows, did you? It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. Here, these belonged to them. You deserve them more than I.
Replenishment. Oh, that's right. I have heal on, so I do have extra heals. I honestly forgot about that. But yeah, I only killed one of them. A skeleton at least finished off another one. But good to have that. Good to have that.
I am certain that thank you.
Oh, that's it?
I am certain.
Looks like that's it. I thought that maybe they'd be like, alright, I'm off the Fireling Shrine then. My footsteps have weirdly delayed sound. And it is... I don't remember when I first noticed it, but I know I've been noticing it for a while. And it has not failed to throw me off. Like, in the beginning, the visuals threw me off, but I got used to those. I have not gotten used to the delayed footsteps. Plop. Right. So I've gotten here twice now. What was that? I saw red over there. I don't know what it was. I don't know why. What happened to Patches? I really feel like Patches just got knocked down by one of the skeletons and died. Alright, okay, they're up there. That looks like a, Oh, there's more on different ones. Interesting. Alright. God. That's too many to fight at once. You know what? Nope. You know what? No. Just no. I'm going the other way. God. Jesus Christ. Alright. Oh, a bonfire. Hi. Hi. Oh, you were already very low health. Okay. So... Jesus. Oh, look, it's Patches.
Oh, you. Well, let's just calm down.
Yeah,
Talk about things.
sure.
I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations.
Uh-huh.
They can, well, overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you?
Sure.
Please, forgive me. You and me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we?
I know, or at least I think I remember that if you say no, like, if you say yes or no doesn't really matter, but if you say no, he'll, like, give you an item. But this game is different, so, God, who's dying in the background? But I'm gonna say yes. Again, I don't think it matters, but Patches is the only person who I don't actively despise in this entire area.
Oh, brilliant. A second chance. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
I had a feeling you'd understand. I did.
Yeah.
But if I were in your shoes, who knows what I'd have done. But now we're friends again. Eh?
Yeah. Vendor? Can you sell me stuff now? Like
I
Estes?
did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you?
That's it?
I did you... These...
Alright. Alright. So... Oh, there's light there. What? Oh, over a hill, I see a bone in the dark. No. Nope. Goodbye, Patches. You know what? I'm gonna roll it. And because Dark Souls 1 is weird, and you actually have to sit down instead of just lighting it, we're gonna sit down. Okay. Get out of my way. This has been absolutely awful. I hate this. In concept, this could be one of the best areas in the game. But mostly a combination of you have to hold this up, which I don't even know if you could do that in your right hand. But even if you could, like, either way doesn't matter. You can't attack while having this up, which means you either get to defend yourself or see. Two things that are both absolute vital foundations for basic survival, and you only get one.
I did you wrong.
I wonder what these are for. Like, is there a reason for them outside of gameplay mechanic of leading you to safety? Well, whatever. There's two ways. There's this way, which we can go to immediately. Or we can go up and around here. Oh, hold on. 165 out of 200, that's not bad. Alright, so we can also go up there or down into here. How many of them are there? That's 3. There are 3 of them there. I can't even get to the stairs. Oh, we can jump that. Good, dude. Jeez. Leave me alone. I'm just a traveler trying to travel. I don't need a brigade of skeletons breathing down my neck at all times. Right. Is there any point of this other than generally getting around without dealing with them? Is that an NPC? Kind of looks like Andre. I don't know if that's an NPC or just like a dead guy that we can pick up an item off of. But no matter what, I don't think we're even meant to go down there. Like, look at that. This game is very much meant for, like, one-on-one duels. Not 1v4ing a group of skeletons that... Oh my god. What is up with you guys? They're caught on the geometry. Alright, well... Suicide bomber. Oh my... Can you hear me annihilating my spacebar? I literally couldn't move. There's such a... like... Goliath-sized delay on some things. Especially with roll. Because, like, I pressed the first roll, the only one I was able to get off, extremely early. Well... Yeah. Like I said, I don't think you're even meant to go down here. 'Cause... it's very clear you're not even really supposed to fight more than one of those guys. The big skeletons. It feels pretty abundantly clear that the second there are 2 of them, you're supposed to just book it. Oh, and that might be a me thing, that might just be a lack of experience thing. but it really, really feels like large divine number. But it really feels like the millisecond there's two, you're supposed to just book it. No looking back, no fighting, no defense, just sprinting. So I think that's supposed to just be like a suicide mission to get that. Ascension. Ascends +5 divine weapon. Okay. So with the divine ember that we got after killing the moonlight butterfly, that would allow you to get to +5 divine. This would allow you to get to +10 divine. I'm assuming. Alright, but good to have. I'm going to assume that that's everything there. Attack me, coward. Alright. Dark Souls. That... Again, that might just be a me thing, but... the physics, especially in this game, because like it doesn't feel nearly this bad in like Bloodborne or Dark Souls 3 or Elden Ring. It feels like you can actually move and do things. There you are. I was waiting for you to come sprinting. Come on, coward. Come on, wimp. Little baby boy. You scared? I think Mr. Baby Boy is scared. Alright. I rolled, but I apparently didn't roll hard enough. I suppose. I don't think we need this anymore. I don't think we need the divine weapon anymore. I think we're good without it. And we can just pop this. Because that, at the very least, it feels like it takes longer. Alright. Man, you really can't just walk backwards. You really can't just walk backwards. You really need to roll backwards. That is absurdity. Like, you have to attack them and then roll back. Watch this be the ladder that I, like, slid all the way down on, and be, yep. It is the ladder I slid all the way down on. And, yep. Mind you, I pressed... Like, I was pressing roll throughout, but the last time I pressed it was, like, halfway down. And yet, it still made me roll. So that was a colossal waste of time. It's stuff like that that makes me like side glance some things in Dark Souls, because it's like, why would you do that? Why would you put all of those roadblocks just to have 0 reward?
Did you?
You really put all of those roadblocks just to have 0 reward. That discourages exploration. It doesn't encourage exploration, it discourages it. Is that bone just like your back leg or something? Oh, there's a fog wall. Again, can't see anything. Alright. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Oh. There's an item there. Well, if you can't see it by doing that. So... I hear footsteps. Oh, there's a big bone there. So, how do we get to there? Oh. Hi. Hi. Man, you really just didn't let me put my shield up, huh? Alright, roll backwards because... for some reason, you can't just walk backwards. No. Alright. No. Who's dying in the back? Jesus Christ. I'm literally never allowed to record. Who's dying in the background? Jesus Christ. Black Knight, Halberd, that's nice. Yeah, it's like, I'm just never allowed to record. In quietude. It does not exist. Mind you, I am playing at 3, maybe 4 in the morning. Alright, well, there's another one. Oh, well, there's another one. Alright, get back up. Well, yeah, they're just... Oh, there's another one. There's just no such thing as silence. Please tell me that's dead and not a living skeleton. I thought I heard them getting closer. Alright, so where does that go? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Man. Alright. Alright. yeah, like I said, in the other games, you can do things like dodge and weave and get between the enemy attacks and find opportunities. In this game, good freaking luck. In this game, you shield until the enemy attack bounces off your shield. Effigy shield. And then you attack. And then you roll backwards. Above our heel, there's another bonfire. I don't think that's the same one. I don't think that's the same one we got. Alright. Nope. Stay. Hello, eyes in the darkness. But yeah, like, that really is my main complaint about Dark Souls 1, is that is the strategy. You are not allowed to use any other strategy. Okay, okay. It's like, that's the strategy. It's the only thing you're allowed to do. Is just shield. And there was no reason to kill them. Fun. Again. And they always do that in the places that are already the worst in the entire game. Where they'll just add these... They'll add, like, enemies... Like, fairly difficult enemies. Or traps. Alright, so there's a big skeleton and then, like, a dog skeleton. Okay, that takes all the stamina. Yeah. Look, that combo just takes all of our stamina. But that's the only strategy we're allowed to use. Is just shield, counterattack, roll backwards. You can't walk backwards or else you get hit. And you can't roll through because you can't roll diagonally. Please tell me you're the only enemy. Alright, you're doing the... Alright, just get up here so the camera doesn't have a seizure. I hear more dog panting, by the way. Oh, okay. But yeah, it's like... It's always in the areas that are already the worst, where they'll add a group of enemies to gank you, or enemies that are unnecessarily hard, or some kind of just pain gimmick like this. There's two ways to go now. I think this was the way with the bonfire, so... I was correct, this was the way with the bonfire. Or they'll just add stuff like that just discourages exploration. Which, it wouldn't do that if there were rewards. But it's like, you can't see, so you don't know where anything is. And then there will just be like a dog skeleton. And then you kill a dog skeleton, and then it's just a wall. There's no reason to kill it. You get no reward. And so there's no incentive. And so it ends up just leading to, like, in the other games, like, take Elden Ring, for example, because that's the recent newest game. There was almost never a point where I was like, I don't want to be here. There was almost never a point where I was like, I don't want to explore, because it's just going to be enemies and not rewards. There was always a reason to explore. There was always a push to go farther. I don't have that here. I don't. Because it's just enemies after enemies after enemies. It's gimmick that could have been good, but they horribly botched it. It's the ground being slippery. It's ganks of difficult enemies. It's enemies being in places that you can't get to, shooting you. And there's no reward. Meaning there's straight up just no incentive to go out and explore. And so it really creates an atmosphere of just look for the item and grab the item and just hi. And literally cannot move. Literally cannot move. I literally could not move. I would press a button, but they'd be in their stun lock combo, and so I just couldn't do anything until like a full 2 seconds later. But no. Yeah, see, it's like I drop my shield, but because I drop my shield, I'm just instantly wailed on, and there goes half my health bar. And so all I'm allowed to do is hold a shield up. Alright, well, there's 2 dogs there, but it's like I can't... At this point, I can't even ignore the dogs. I can't even ignore the dogs because they'll just come for me. Let's see. Look at that. I straight up cannot. Alright, yeah, go creep back into the darkness, you freak. Oh my god. literally not allowed to exist. Oh, and would you look at that? Oh, would you look at it? Would you look at that? Would you look at that? See, it's like I said, all difficult enemies, difficult terrain, difficult gimmick, extreme limitations, and you're allowed nothing. You get no reward. Alright, just send the dog after me. You hear that? That's what I was doing that entire time. I was R1 spamming my mouse out of existence, but it didn't do anything. See, it's like, you straight up just, you aren't allowed to see. You aren't allowed to shield. You aren't allowed to do anything. Literally, all you can do is stand still and shield until, and just stare at your stamina bar until you see it go down from the enemy attacking, and then you counterattack. Hello. Oh, are there 3 there? You know what? I'm just gonna keep moving. And if I get a skeleton dog to the throat, good. I hope you forever stay stuck on the geometry. I hope you never get out. Where are we going? Honestly, I don't care where we're going, honestly, as long as we're going. Going is going at this point. Going is going. This looks like a new location. Good. God. I said it during, or like after the Ornstein and Smo fight, that my opinion can and often does change with experience. I can already tell. My opinion will never change on that. My opinion has been put in place and it will not move. That good concept, they could not have botched the execution harder if they tried. And there's something going on in the background, so hold on. Interesting. Like I said, I purposely record in the middle of the night when my family sleeps to have the quietest possible atmosphere because it is non-stop noise. And even recording at 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, there's still noise. I have to play with half my headphones behind my ear. So I only get I only get left side of the audio because I have to just constantly listen in for them. Because who knows, they could be throwing like a circus party or something at 4 in the morning. I am baffled. Like, thoroughly astonished that they can wake up at 7 in the morning and to go to work, get home from work at 9 p.m. and still be talking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the morning. They just don't sleep. I'm just convinced they're vampires who just never sleep. Or if they do, please tell me you're all dead. Is that a bunch of pinwheels? That looks like a bunch of pinwheels. Well, at least there's some form of light here. It's like, maybe they don't work. Maybe that's when they sleep. What? But yeah, it's seriously 3, 4, 5 in the morning. Somewhere in that area. And they're up, they're talking. God, my health bar just isn't allowed to exist. Alright, well there's another pinwheel. I mean, this isn't nearly as bad. Having 100 pinwheels that all throw fire bombs at you. And babies, infinitely spawning baby skeletons. That's honestly not as bad as the skeleton dogs. Like I said, my opinion often changes as I get more experience. I'm 100% convinced my opinion will never change on those dogs. They are horrid enemies. Like, cool concept. The execution was not it. Alright. Just no. Alright. See, these things, At least I can attack them without having to infinitely shield until I shield an attack. At least I can avoid their attacks with timing and positioning, and then attack them. I'm not... Like, at least I don't have to just do this and hope that... It looks like we can't get back up when we go down there, though. And what is this? Well, considering what Dark Souls has just done with the pitch blackness, the big skeletons, the whack geometry, the skeleton dogs, everything like that. If you told me that was a boss, I would look at you like you're an idiot for stating something so painfully obvious. White Titanite slab. Okay, well... Good thing I went down there. But yeah, that's probably a boss. Infinite farming method, question mark? But I am going to... Where's the homeward bones? It's shifting down, right? Yeah. So... Because these things are easy. Oh, what's that? Is that toxic? Or just white light. Yep. It's a boss. I don't know how much I need for a level. Oh, it's a cutscene boss, too. God, this entire area is just painful. Oh, is this the big skeleton guy from the beginning cutscene? I forget his name. Yep. Scythe hand. Yeah, no, I'm out. I'm not doing that. No. Simply no. I will find a different path to go. Or I'll level up and book it there and see. You know what? We can do that. I don't know what else to level. Nope. Just trying to see if we could get 2 attunement slots, but no. It's like vitality is good because health is always good. Endurance could be good because stamina on equip load. Strength, maybe resistance, but I guess we can go here. Or so now let's just book it. Yep. Skeledog's tearing up the place. So I was really hoping that we'd get a different location, because that looks very different. I'm assuming that we beat... Whoa. But I'm assuming that either we beat... I already forget their name again. And it's either a dead end, and like we get to teleport back and go a different location, or we go to like one of these trees. Alright. Ah, well. Oh yeah, this. I have zero patience. I cannot give anything. After that area, just no. Just no. I have nothing left to give. Just simple as that. I have nothing left to give. And so I run. So leave me alone. So I guess boost defense would be good. I don't know if they have fire. Boost defense versus physical attacks. Again, with the drops, why the mandatory break your ankles? Why the mandatory fall damage? I don't understand. I'm assuming this is going to be a relatively hard boss. Oh my god. Look at the massive amount of damage that did. Oh my god. Not even doing a one-on-one. Oh, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me move, man. Okay. I keep seeing the, like, bones shifting and moving. That was very strange. Let me exist. I'm assuming that the red means, like, extra damage or something. Oh. Yep. Alright, so that's delayed. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh man. Oh, he's a-coming. So, hopefully this does more damage. A bit more damage. Hopefully you don't have a phase 2 or extra health or anything like that. Good thing I've played Souls games before. Is there any way to stop that? I'm assuming there probably is. There might be, like, someone hidden around here. Ooh. Got that good timing. Yeah. There might be someone hidden around or something. But if there is, I really don't have the patience to look for them. And so, lucky me, I suppose. Yeah, so I'm just really hoping that you don't have a phase 2 or anything like that. And that this is really all you are. Didn't get lucky with that timing. What? Uh-huh. Heal while you do that. Well, that sucked. Also, I'm noticing not all of my stabs. Uh-oh. Not all of my stabs, even though they're that... They're coming from a great sword. One of the longer weapon classes. And I'm doing a, like, forward thrusting move. But still, not all of them are hitting. Which is another beautiful example of Dark Souls 1 hitboxes. I'm very not happy with this area, if you couldn't tell. And it's just a handful of, like, core problems. And you could maybe say, oh, it's because it's an older game, but remaster. It came out in 2018. Lord Soul. Defeat Grave Lord Nito. We got a Lord Soul and a Humanity. And a bonfire. So, yep, assuming this is just a dead end. Alright, that is a nice callback of, like, needing to use a blessed weapon, or, I'm sorry, divine weapon, in order to get rid of those skeletons. Good. Good, good. And yeah, it looks like it's just a dead end. Well, I suppose that's a good way to end it. We defeated Grave Lord Nito. And we got a soul. I'm assuming that's gonna be a key item. Yeah. Soul of Grave Lord Nito, first of the dead. This Lord Soul was discovered at the dawn of the Age of Fire. Grave Lord Nito administers the death of all manner of beings. The power of this soul is so great that it satiates the Lord Vessel, despite the fact that much of its energy has already been offered to death. Okay. Well, we got that. And going into next time, we can maybe put that in, maybe give these two to Andre. And have another place to go that's not this. And honestly, any place is going to be better than this. Like, I heard a lot about Dark Souls 1, and everyone always talked about two things. Blighttown, and how it was awful, the worst place ever, and it should be deleted from existence because it's so terrible. And Ornstein and Simone, how they're the best duo ever, and how they're the best boss fight ever, and how they're so amazing, and how the series peaked at Ornstein and Smo. But when it comes to the Blighttown thing, I feel like this area is just my Blighttown. It was a very cool concept, but they went above and beyond butchering it. But they didn't just go the normal above and beyond. They went above and beyond of the above and beyond of the above and beyond of butchering it. They could not have butchered it more if they did a remake and the dev team was people who've never made a video game before and actively hate Dark Souls. They could not have made this worse. The boss was fine. I feel like they were a little too easy. I feel like they should have been harder. I mean, if you didn't come in with a divine weapon, then they probably would have been harder, but like, you're very much encouraged to get a divine weapon, and it doesn't cost a whole lot of resources, and that was only divine +1. Not exactly a lot of resources there. And it did the job just fine. And I have like no levels into faith. I think it's at 12. And that's just for heal. But outside of that, like the idea of not coming in with a divine weapon, outside of that, the boss was a little too easy. But just like Pinwheel, the area before it was a pain. That felt like a torture session. It truly could not have been worse. Like, the concept was good, but I feel like the concept being good made the execution even worse. Because it could have been good, and it just really, really wasn't. Again, the boss was fine. I feel like they should have had a few more moves. Maybe a second phase, maybe be a bit more difficult. But considering how atrocious the area was, good. I feel like they should do a full-on Dark Souls 1 remake. Not like this, but how they did Demon Souls. And just reconstruct this entire area ground up. Make it entirely different. Make the area less of a torture session and make the boss harder. Because it should not be like this. But we'll continue on next time in an area that is much less of a torture session. Don't know where it'll be. Don't know what we'll see. But, yeah.